Okay. I think we're good. I think I fixed it. I think we're better now. Everything in due time. There's always something buggy I have to fiddle with. I think I'm live. It wasn't like showing up properly on my end that I'm like pulling it up, looking at it, going like, what's happening? And of course I try to pull up Twitch's like actual page there. It does say I'm live. Good. Good. It was being super jank. I don't know why. It was giving me problems. Sometimes I just guess and I hope it works, and then when it doesn't, I don't know. I don't know. Anywho, we're gonna play some more Elden Ring today. That's the plan. So it should be good times. I'm still trying to figure out why sometimes like the music doesn't stop. Like automation. I don't understand it. I'll get there. I want one button that does like 100 things, and I want it all just to happen without me doing anything. It's a problem. The poor program gets tired after being delayed for bajillions of milliseconds. Also, hi Scarlet. I was gonna ask how are you doing today? Doing a little better today? I was a little worried about you yesterday. Man. Yeah. Okay. That's good. If you're comfortable sharing if you want to, I mean, you're welcome to. I said I'm just glad that you're doing all right. Scary stuff is scary. Nobody wants to be scared. Oh, you were followed on your way home by a guy you didn't know? Oh, I hate that. That's the worst. That's the worst feeling. Ugh. I'm sorry you had to go through that. So that's one of those pretty big oof moments. Oh. Yeah. I've even been in that case. Like, because I walk in my area quite a bit. And at my last job where I was working at the kitchen that I worked at, I would walk home in the dark, you know, at midnight. And every now and then you get these people who just like follow you for no reason. So I had like 3 different routes I would take that could give people the slip. I planned it all out. I hate that feeling. It's so bad. I'm extremely paranoid. That's why I'm okay doing it. Because I'm like, I know every path. So real quick, where we were at today. Just a quick overview of what's the plan for today. I got up to the Zamor ruins. We did some exploring. There's more exploration to do over here. But before I continue north, there's a couple places on the map I want to take a look at. I want to see if we can get like back here. There's like some bits on the map I want to see if I can like find and get to. I was theorizing I could come around this way maybe. I don't remember being able to get up from this path. So we're gonna go here later, check around the volcano. Also, I did some running around on my own for just about an hour last night, and I found a place, this place here. This is an actual tower up by the Moonlight Altar place that I totally missed, totally ignored. And I want to go back and take care of that as well. So those are the 2 main things. That little village, and then, or ruins maybe. And then whatever this is, this tower here. Hopefully it's a new memory slot so I can wield even more spells. I like that. Last time we found the Church of Inhibition. We did a whole bunch of weird stuff over here with the Frenzy. The Frenzy Town. It's a really weird place. What else? Was there anything else that I needed to take care of? I think that was the most of it. But one of those things too was this guy here. I wanted to talk to him.
Welcome, welcome.
Because when I dropped by here, I was just checking up on NPCs. This guy has a new line. So we're going to start off with, I gave Millicent the prosthesis.
So, you gave Millicent a golden arm replacement. This is a wonderful development. Thank you for your kindness. Now, Millicent may fully realize her true warrior's potential, like her beautiful mother. The girl, Millicent, she is a bird, green and undeveloped, waiting to flower into magnificence. What a wondrous day that will be. In truth, before her, I'd never seen a bud of such superior quality. She might very well outshine her sisters.
Melania.
Queen Marika and her king consort Radagon were blessed with twin demigods, and Melania was one of them.
Melania.
She was born an Empyrean carrying the Scarlet Rod. An Empyrean is no mere demigod. In the age of the Elden Ring and Queen Marika, the precious Empyrean was born, a new god to forge a new order.
Oh.
Since Melania fought Radahn, and the great scarlet flower blossomed in Aeonia, I have dedicated myself to her, and to the resplendence of the Order of Rot, the cycle of decay and rebirth.
Huh. The Order of Rot. Huh? Interesting. Love the cape, right? I'm gonna go for this this cool vibe where I kind of got like the wizard hat, but I want to go kind of armored for the armor, but with kind of maintaining the Snow Witch kind of vibe. And I actually quite like it myself. I'm quite a fan of it. I think this is the only armor fashion I found that actually looks kind of good. It's been tricky. I did get a dagger. This is a cool little thing. I got a dagger up. I agree that the clipping is kind of wild with some of the items, like the hat and the Moonlight Greatsword, or the Dark Moon Greatsword, just goes straight through the hat. But what can you do? I want the hat, so I got to deal with it. So I have a dagger though, mostly upgraded to plus 23, and I gave it Hoarfrost Stomp. So check this out. This is really crazy. You ready? This is from the dagger. Yeah, kind of crazy, isn't it? It's a little bit wonky. It's a little intense, but I'm all for it. Let's head to this altar now, because I already have the warp point. But the damage, so Scarlet, the Hoarfrost Stomp weapon art on that does like an initial burst of 300 damage AoE, and then the second tick hits for like 1600. Like, it's so much damage. So yeah, there was one of these towers with the puzzles over here, and I wanted to explore this and see what this was all about. Seek 3 great wise beasts. We're on the hunt for turtles. We're looking for 3 dogs. 3 wise dogs. And they really could just be anywhere. I have no idea. But what's really cool is that if I give the my little mimic summon the dagger, they'll use the Hoarfrost Stomp on it as well, and it does so much damage. It's actually crazy. Any dogs back here? Hello? Any dogs? It's a dog. It's a huge dog. Holy cow. What a big dog. No, it's definitely a dog. Dog ahead, see? It's definitely a dog. All right, we got one dog. Where might the others be? Yeah, I too wish I didn't have to hit the dogs. I would rather pet them, but you know what? That's what we're told to do. It's sad, isn't it? It's 100% a dog. I'll show you. There's even the sign over here. There's the message. See? Why is it always dog? Always. I wonder what this one has to say. Abundance, oh abundance, praise the dog. Yeah, dogs. So many dogs around here, it's amazing. Hey, how's it going, Wicked Angel? Welcome, welcome. Dog, oh dog, be wary of dog. God ahead. Hypo? Let's see if we can find any more dogs. We're looking for the wise dogs too. Trying to do second playthrough. Gotta say dog ahead is your favorite messages. I love them. How close are these gonna be to this tower? I wonder. Let's just go for a ride around and see if we can locate any. I'm actually not seeing any out here on this, like, cliff edge. Let's head up a little ways and see if we can locate another dog. Can we find danger dog? Oh yeah, I'll show you a good danger dog. I know a place. I know a place with some danger dogs. There's some danger dogs right up here. You can see there's a dog tail. The wiggling up there. He's a happy dog. Now I know I have some crazy ideas from time to time, but is that a dog? I think we found the dog. Okay, sure. Flying dog. Well, that was easier than I expected. Yeah, dog ahead of the flying sort. Oh man, I love those things so much. You can't beat that. It's so good. It's so wacky. Hopefully we get another memory stone out of this. That would be nice. You know, a memory stone or like a cool spell. These things usually are memory stones though, if I remember right. I feel like every time I go through one of these, it's a memory stone. We'll hope. Dude, I would love to have like little organizers just full of little trinkets and materials. I would love that. That one was completely invisible for you. You just couldn't find it no matter where you looked. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, dog of the invisible sort. Uh-oh. That one of the invisible ones pretty early in, like one of the very first rises that I found. I saw its like glow in the bush and I like went whoop. And I got it first try as someone was saying, I won't tell you where the last one is. And I'm like, this is awkward. Is it like I just swing at it? What'll it be? Good memory stone? What? What? There's another moon spell? Hold on. Oh. The Dark Moon dispels all sorcery that touches it and temporarily reduces magic damage reduction for those that it strikes. The moon was encountered by... This moon was encountered by young Rani, led by the hand of her mother Renala. What she beheld was cold, dark, and veiled in occult mystery. Huh. I have 2 moons. That's cool. Shoot. I wasn't expecting that. My next place is I wanted to try looping around this way to this village. I've already looked, like I did a little bit of a run for like an hour like on my own last night. So I have a little bit of an idea of like where are some areas that I can explore further. So I'm just doing a little bit of backtracking and then we're gonna go make some progress here in a little bit. Not too much longer though. Let's check out this moon though. Double moon all the way. What else would I like to keep on me for spells? I like the Ice Storm, but I want that last. Starlight could be last though, but we'll do it this way. Yep, Rani's moon is boosted by her hat because it does cold damage, and it has a higher % damage reduction than Renala's. I could see that. That's pretty cool. Oh, it looks nice as well. It's a little darker. What was the range on that? Was the range better on the Renala's? Let's try that again. Let's test. It's about the same. Okay. I'll probably stick with the better, yeah, the new one that I just got. That's cool. We'll keep, yeah, why not? We'll go down to what we got here. That'll give me 2 more spells to use at my leisure. I did find a cool thing, by the way. Let me show this off real quick as well. This actually is awesome. So I found, in all of my looking around, I picked up some weird stuff. One of the things I picked up was a cerulean hidden tier, and I never paid any attention to it. But I just looked at it, and it says it eliminates all FP consumption in mixed physic. And so I tested something last night that's gonna blow your mind. Are you ready for this? A drink? Now watch this. Tell me I'm not the only one who just gets completely flabbergasted by how insane that is. That is so wacky. I was not ready for discovering that. Yeah, so up this way. We're gonna take a look around, see what's going on. Because I came here before, but I only went into the castle, and then I kind of left. And it occurred to me that there was some more stuff over here, so we can take a look. Ooh, a horse. Ooh, a summoning pool. Okay. Ah, very good. Well, my mimic might figure it out. What an awkward spot for the boss to like decide he's gonna camp on. Like that's so bad. Kind of cute, isn't he? Wow, he actually killed my mimics here. That's kind of rare. Oh, dragon heart. Nice. Very good. Is that a way around over there? Let's keep searching around. I don't think there's anything over here. It's kind of weird, like the way I'm playing, I feel like I've trivialized the game. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to hit a point where there's going to be some bosses that are really difficult to play against the way I'm doing it. I almost always expect that in these games. House? You just live back in the crack of the that little zone. Why not? But not even just the mimics here, though. That's the funny thing. Like, the actual like build I'm running is just so much damage. Is there anything else down here that I gotta circle back around for? Oh, I see. So there is stuff up here. Cool. I think it's just the magic. I think the magic is really overtuned. And it needs to be, because the amount of damage output you need to do in order to keep up on some of these bosses is actually kind of crazy. Like, I didn't think much of it at first, but you have to do so much damage to these bosses later in the game. Yeah, and I'm coming back too, like you said, like a little bit later in. I'm not to the end game zones right now. I'm just fiddling around in earlier zones. I'm not talking about this specifically though. I mean like even bosses that I'm supposed to be fighting go down pretty quick. Roiling magma. Okay. That sounds cool. Yeah, the second I killed that boss and I didn't get like 100,000 souls or runes, it does a lot. Oh god, it's a bear. Ow! Ah! They climb. Nobody expects the Goblin Inquisition. Holy cow. Yeah, there's a couple of these in these. I have the roiling magma, the magma shot. I like that it explodes after a delay on this one. Explodes on contact's decent, and this one's just like a random. They're kind of cool. Just run past it. Go, go, go. You wish you had 20 attunement slots, right? I wonder what the maximum actually is. That'll be fun to eventually hit that mark. You had to go out of your way to find the memory slots? Yeah, they're like hidden away in those towers. They're easy to miss. You could easily like just never find one. Like, I definitely have to say they do feel easy to miss. I kind of like it though. I actually like that idea that you kind of have to go out of your way to look for them. It's much better than having it be like a stat. Like, it'd be cool if they had it tied into memory or mind, but even then I'm not gonna complain, right? But it would be nice to have some kind of more consistent means. But I don't think they're too hard to find. They're just puzzle towers, really, for the most part. That is the nice part. Yeah, the attunement stat wasn't very good. I never liked it myself. It always felt like just a stat dump. You had to invest so much into that, be a high level just for the sake of casting like 2 spells instead of 1, like 4 instead of 3. With this, you kind of just have an external system. Because even with 90% of the max flasks dedicated to mana, you don't have enough to maintain. Oh no. Honestly, that was kind of one of my big concerns, like I was saying earlier. Like, if you try to go pure magic, it's not going to be, like, as feasible as it seems like it could be. It'd be nice if it worked, but it doesn't seem to work that way. They always really push you towards hybridization. You gotta have an option for, like, when you run out of magic, right? When your mana runs out, what do you do then? And 37 mind. That's a spicy amount of mind. Got your big brain holding all that mind. Do you think your mind gets bigger or does it get stronger? Does it get muscles? Can it flex? Asking the real questions. More ridges. More wrinkles, right? Isn't that what they say? It's all about how wrinkly your brain is. There's just a person there. What? Herodus Glintstone Crown. Interesting. Ow. I love it. And Moonveil is kind of a, again, it's sort of that idea. You are utilizing sort of a melee weapon. It's not like the idea of like being just only casting spells with a staff, right? What was this guy doing up here? Increases intelligence and duration or endurance to the detriment of FP. Oh. You get +2 to each. Huh. It's kind of like the Father's Mask a little bit. Hey there, El Pollo. How you doing? Huh. Is there anything else over here? You're beautiful. Oh, man. I love those things. Errant Sorcerer Manchettes. Yeah, I love these little talkie stones, the prattling pates.
You're beautiful.
You're beautiful. So weird. Demi-human queen. Oh, I see. right between the legs. It didn't hit either of them. That's so sad. Wait. Fine, I'll go deal with the sorcerers. I might as well. There's like 3 of them constantly trying to pelt me with arrows, and it's like, stop it. This is like a super mean spot. Like you can't heal because they're just constantly shooting things at you. That's so funny. So it's impossible to recover reasonably. They just gotta go in and kill him quick. That's easy enough. Hey there, Luca. I'm always enjoying myself. It's just what I do. Against all advisories, I just can't help myself. You fired a ton of magic at her from a rooftop? I thought about that as well. Who now? Okay, we good? Focus on the boss now. Oh, I spawned my mimic with the shield out so it can't cast any sorceries. I'm so funny. How was I doing that? All right, let's go. Ho-ho! There's the memory stone. Okay. Ooh. What are you? Oh. Oh, that's that Comet Azure spell people have been talking about. Try gesturing. No, it said a very specific one, right? Offer head. Bear head? Offer head, then behold. Oh. We got this item here. Let's try this. Any luck? Maybe the twin stone. Rated poor? Yeah, take that. Let's try that again. Anything special? Nope. Just the head glows. I do know that the head glows. Well then. Okay. Okay. Sure. Maybe I gotta rest first and reset the area and then I can do it. Who knows? Nothing. Let's check out this spell. Where it at? Did I miss it? What? Did I not learn it? Oh, no, it's just right here. 3 slots. Oh. That's spicy. Is this it? Is this the laser? I think this is the laser. It is. Well, that's exciting. I wondered where the laser would be found. Huh. Now what? Are there any other NPCs I haven't checked on in a long time? We had to put down Blade. We never found the not Moog, Morn. We never found the Morn guy. We never found what he did, where he went. We never learned that. There was did I buy all of the sorceries from, what's her face? The seller down here? I think I did. Are there any I missed?
There you are, my apprentice. Shall we commence the lesson?
Ooh.
What's this sorcery, my apprentice? Ah, then you have seen Master Azure. Master Azure was a founding Glintstone sorcerer, and my first teacher.
Really?
A stern judge of men. But he must have seen something in you. You make us both proud. We can speak more later, my apprentice. If you recall, I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria. It was for attempting to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. The toothless pedantry peddled by the Karian royal family can rot for all I care. I want Glintstone sorceries that open our minds, unbound by terrestrial taboos, no matter what we give in return.
Ooh.
My apprentice, I presume nothing. Teacher and student are not bound to tread the same path. But hear me out, my apprentice. I need your help to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. Perhaps this is a journey we could take together.
Ooh.
Splendid. I thank you. This pleases me. It's been far too long since I found a fellow kindred spirit.
Yeah.
You must have a fabulous teacher. I need your help.
That's
my
funny.
apprentice. Master Lusat is another founding Glintstone sorcerer.
Lusat.
And like Master Azure, he was banished from the academy. Now he languishes in prison somewhere. My apprentice, can you find Master Lusat? With this Glintstone key, you should be able to cross the boundary that encloses him.
Celian.
I need him to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. He's nigh a child of the stars. Such is his body now. After his expulsion from the academy, I heard that Master Lusat returned to his home.
We're learning.
A place called Celia, in the eastern Caelid wilds.
I know where that's at.
Thinking about it, I obtained the Glintstone key I gave you from a Celian sorcerer. It wouldn't be too much of a leap to suppose he's still cooped up nearby.
The Celian place was over here. What about this tunnel? Wasn't this full of... Didn't this have, like, glintstone sorcerers in it? This whole town did. Oh, yes. The hideaway. Let's check this out. My avatar is not a dragon? That's rude. Yeah, it's the best I can do. It's the best I can do with what I got. It's also free and I made it myself. A semi-human, whatchamacallit, a cosplay. I gotta work with what I gotta work with. There's no way that I'm gonna open up something in Blender or Maya and try to do a full-on 3D model on my own. I don't have the skills, time, or ability. Yeah, the money, the skills, or the time. Yeah, this whole place down here was filled with illusory walls and secrets. I bet he's down here. I bet money that he's down here somewhere. Let's have a look around. Luca going straight for fighting words. I would do it like more dragony if I were to do. It's kind of a tricky thing because if I wanted to have somebody make a 3D model more unique, I'd have to also pay somebody to rig it up so that it would work with the software that I use to animate it, right? It costs somewhere in the degree of like thousands of dollars for the quality of a model that I would want. Like literally like $3,000 to $5,000 to have somebody model it all out, do all of the assets, and then additionally have to pay somebody to rig it all. Yeah, it's a lot. It's crazy, isn't it? Whoops. Oh, I guess we're fighting. we're dying. These things are so weird. I don't never really fight them. I don't know what they do. But yeah, it's so expensive. So expensive. And even the two-dimensional ones for the high end, it still ends up being like thousands of dollars. You can find some artists that'll do it for cheaper, but I think they're really underselling the amount of work that they do. Like, it's crazy. I'm all about that high end. Hey, Tango Raptor, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I have a bit of a penchant for looking for like really high-end, really high-end artists and asset creations for like what I like to do. So that's one of my problems. I know there's a lot of places where they do them cheaper, but I honestly think the amount of work that goes into making those assets is so astronomically crazy. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable paying less than like a few $1,000s for like a really properly made, like fully decked out asset like that. That's entirely a me thing. Oi, I'm getting destroyed. Katsudan. That sounds so good right now. Strawberry ramune on the top. That sounds so refreshing. Like, that's actually, like, that's great. You got that kind of, like, heavy warm, followed right up by that kind of refreshing strawberry. Crisp. I would 100% commission a cheaper artist, and then I would basically pay them like a couple $1,000s anyways. Like, I 100% would do that. My bucket list, not bucket list, that's the wrong term. What's the term for this? The list of assets that I would want made would get so huge that it would take like hundreds of hours. Hundreds of hours. Not even just talking about like a simple month's worth of hours. It would be like even below minimum wage. The amount of hours that would have to go in for that amount of money. I'm super picky though. I refuse. Starting small is never the answer. Starting as big as possible and getting overwhelmed and not finishing your projects. Now that's what's up. I can't believe I made that jump. That was sick. Yeah. Things get real expensive real quick. That's just the nature of the beast, yeah. Let's give him the zap. We can't aim. There we go. Give him the zap. Yeah, what is it? The oh shoot, what's it called? It's the one like every warlock uses. That one spell. What is it called? I can't remember it off the top of my head. The ethereal something or other. Oh, I can't remember. The Winter Witch set or the Snow Witch set. So yeah, so what I have on real quick is I actually have the hat from the Snow Witch, and then I have Blade's armor. And I kind of have a mix for the lower stuff, but the Blade's armor is kind of that really nice. It looks so good with the hat. I love it. That's how, dude, Tango Raptor, I want to eat that so bad right now. That's like pretty top tier of a meal. I would enjoy that. I would enjoy that a lot. I think going down there is where I just was. That just leads back up. Right? Well, that's where that was. This is a separate little area down here. Where does this one go? Ow. Is that death? No. Not death. But it is dark. Ooh, I think I found what I'm looking for. That's where, this is where it was at. Yeah. This is what I was looking for. Couldn't remember where it was at in here. Yeah, it'll be like months for me, Tango Raptor. I'm on a medically restricted diet right now. I can't have a lot of things. And that has like a whole bunch of the stuff I can't have right now. But it's like on my lists now. You've put it on my lists. What's going on here? This guy's head is huge. I love how they get like these massive gems just like attached to their brain. That's how I'm envisioning it. Their brain gets so big because they're just like attaching it to a gem. Stars of Ruin. Yes, I wanted this. Okay. Can we go back to Celia or Selen? What's her name? Is she in the cellar? Selen in the cellar? The Selen cellar. Let's check out. Stars of Ruin is the one I wanted, though. That's actually the one I wanted. This as well. Those are good spells, I think. How much does it take? One? Good. That's gonna be so fun. Oh, I'm looking forward to using that. More importantly, I'm looking forward to my mimic using it.
My apprentice, give me a moment later.
Oh.
I have a favor to ask. The form you see before you is merely a projection.
Oh.
My body lies elsewhere, but the Academy's shackles prevent it being moved. My body is on the Weeping Peninsula at the southern tip of the lands between, imprisoned in the ruins just down from the Church of Marika, past the plain of the Wandering.
Oh, you're
Mausoleum.
kidding.
Can you make the journey to my body? I have something that I can only trust with you. Who could have guessed?
I know where her
What a
body
kind
is.
master
We found it
Lucet.
already.
You have my gratitude. This is all your work. I am truly pleased to have you as an apprentice and a kindred spirit.
When do I become the master,
This is
though?
a mere token of my thanks. Please take it. This brings the bodies of Masters Azure and Lucet can be admitted to the Academy. If only I could undo these wretched shackles.
One of the weird things going on in Elden Ring. Yeah.
My body is in prison. Can you make?
I know where her
something?
body's at. Hang on. Where was it? The Fourth Church of Marika. There's a Witchbane ruins nearby. Down underneath that, there was a... I thought it was her. I thought it was like either her or someone else. I found somebody chained up. So let's go chat with them. I love the weird projection stuff, though. It's super wacky. I'm still trying to get my head around it. Like the Omen guys, they do the same thing too. They have like this weird projection thing they do. I don't get it. Who's deciding this? All right, Mimic, keep us safe. Wow, that was a little bit spicy, but okay. Noob.
My apprentice.
See, I thought this was her.
Thank you for coming. These shackles take a toll on us all. There is something I need you to look after. My primal glintstone. A star has fallen, and my fortunes waver.
Oh.
Someone may come for my life, and so I entrust it with you. Myself.
I'm accepting her glintstone. Oh, I'm just reaching into her heart. I'm ripping her heart out. I've acquired her heart.
Thank you.
What?
My apprentice. This is my essence. Please, treat it with care. Treat it what you hold.
Oh.
Is
There's a little bit more.
my very being.
Okay. If transplanted into a compatible new body, Selen will rise again. Seemingly half-alive blood vessels are visible within. So she needs a better body.
Treat it with care.
Let's go. Let's return back up here and come back down, and after resetting, we'll see what goes on. It's the whole puppet body thing again. I could put her in the miniature Ronnie. That's what I should do. I should put her in the little mini Ronnie doll. Then I can have a mini Selen. My apprentice. Like, my apprentice. Thank you. I'm a little doll. That'd be so cute.
Treat it what you hold.
Yo, Nelterak, how's it going? It's been like 8 years. Yeah, how you doing? Good to see ya. Been a proper while. I wonder if there was any bodies that I could transplant her into. Yeah. I'm glad to hear you're doing okay. And I am for the most part. I'm not without life's challenges. Who really is without life's challenges, right? But I'm hanging in there, having a good time. Finally got back into streaming myself not that long ago, and it's been a couple months now. I've been having a really good time of it. Oh, this is a poison swamp. Oh. Oh, go, Mimic, go. Oh, man. Nice, nice. That's definitely... It's always hard, too, because, like, think of how long it's been. It's been, like, that, you know, 7, 8 years. And looking back, like, where you were then, where you are now. It's such a drastic change for so many people. It's still amazing to me that despite that, it's like we can still, like, after so long come back and be like, yo, what's up? Right? That sort of reconnection is a beautiful thing. It kind of blows my mind a little bit, honestly. It really does. I'm glad to hear, though, you're kind of in a better place with that, though. For sure, for sure. And don't worry, Nero. I would never put anything in miniature Ronnie's doll body. She goes on the mantelpiece. Well, she'll be reminded of her little doll form whenever we're lonely. No transplanting other living essences into other bodies. We know better than that. I have absolutely no idea where to go with that essence, though. I don't know where this quest takes me from here. I am, real quick, gonna just take a peek. I'm not looking up a lot. I literally have only been just taking a look for a couple quests here and there, because I don't want to ruin anything. Let me look real quick. I'm just gonna look it up. Sellen quest line Elden Ring. Most of it's blind, but this is definitely important. Head to Ronnie's Rise. Okay. Yeah. That's clever. I literally am gonna do exactly what I thought I would do. Let's go. Honestly, Nelderak, thank you for asking, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't really have any preferred pronouns. I typically go by more like masculine pronouns just because it's easier. But I actually have a zero preference. I've been one of the guys, I've been one of the girls. It doesn't really, yeah. I even go by neutral, they, them, he, her, she, him. Like, they all don't faze me. One of the gang. You can't call it a gang, though. You gotta call it a club. If you call it a gang, the bikers get mad at you. Can't really help that too much. So let's have a look around. I didn't see Ronnie here at all. Poor Blaive. Poor Blaive. Maybe we can put her in Saluvius's body. Yeah, masculine and neutral. Absolutely. Let's see. Let's check down here. Who's my favorite NPC so far? Probably Ronnie, but you know, that's an easy one. I have some interesting ones that I've quite enjoyed. In particular, the who was it? Oh, I'm trying to think of the name. Alexander was cool, but he kind of just ran away. Never really figured out what his deal was. I'm gonna look it up again real quick. I'm gonna pull that page I just had up because it said to go here, but I'm not seeing anything new. So maybe I have to like progress something before I come here. I'm like at a point where if I continue much further, I'm gonna actually end the game and lock myself out of some quests that I kind of want to do. So I'm just taking a look at just these quest lines, just so I don't miss some NPCs I actually enjoy. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, you actually found out some of the quest lines in this game are literally cut content and were left in the game partially complete. Really? Yes. I did hear there was some cut content, but I didn't know they did that. That's how Nefeli Lu feels. Like, Alexander kind of just disappears after a certain point and there's no follow-up. Nefeli Lu feels like that because you get her the thing, whatchamacallit. The Stormhawk thing, I gave that to her, and then she just sits there, talks about how she remembers a hawk once. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Alexander's does have a conclusion, but I don't think it's super fleshed out, is it? Because don't you have to go find him somewhere and then oil him up? And then he just sort of like gets sad or something weird. I remember hearing about that. It is fleshed out? That's good then. I'm glad they did more to it. Ah! Because I was worried they wouldn't. Entire living pot area that was cut? Huh. Whatever happened, because wasn't there the big jar? I don't know how to get inside the arenas. There are like several arenas. Big arena behind the big jar. I needed to go follow that up too. Let me go do that after I'm done with this. Huh. What a weird place. That's what I'm thinking. I think they're going to be arenas. They're going to do some kind of crazy arena DLC. The arenas are all inaccessible. Okay.
My
Interesting.
apprentice. Just how long has it been? Thank you. You've helped me fill a new body once again, and it's truly a gem. Young and full of vigor, a snug fit for my primal glintstone.
I love that.
Still, I've shed those awful shackles. Finally, I can return to the Academy to expel the Karian royal family and restore the primeval current. My dear apprentice.
Ooh.
I owe this all to you.
Interesting.
Finally, to expel.
So, okay. We're going to the Royal Academy next, maybe. Oh, interesting. Oh. I would never have gone where this is telling me to next. Just mind you, I would never have gone here. This is telling me to go all the way down here. I literally would never have come back to this location after this point. I would not have guessed. Oh gosh. Wants me to go to Redmane Castle. What? These quest lines are so weird. Wait. What? Huh? It's getting late. You need to head off to bed? Yeah, another egg. Well, thank you for dropping in and saying hi. I really am glad we got the opportunity to kind of say hello and reconnect a little bit. I am streaming more about 5 days a week right now, so if you do happen to catch me, definitely say hello again. It's nice to hear you're doing well. I don't know if you're following anywhere, but you can. I'll put this little button here. Bam. Little socials button. You can take a look at that and follow anywhere you want to follow. If you get little notifications on any of those. Is there a boss here now? What's going on here? Misbegotten Warrior? Why? Why are you here now? I'm so confused. Why is this suddenly a boss now after I defeated Radon? Now there's just a boss here? It's so weird. Are there enemies here too? Did they, like, after the festival, does this place actually... Is this populated normally? Did I do it in a weird order again? Is this stuff here normally and then the festival starts? I'd believe it. There's a Crucible Knight here too, huh? Those happens after? Okay. I'm so confused by it all, honestly. Ruin's Greatsword. That sounds sick. Oh, that's cool. I like that. You're just like wielding like a bit of a pillar. Actually, Nero, I did realize that the Star of Ruin, I've fought it a handful of times and I never was able to dodge it entirely. I can attest to that as well. It's really annoying. You can block it. There's a couple ways to block it, but not dodge it. Wasn't Jaren that one guy here somewhere? Wait, what? We can go back and down? I'm so confused. Let me double check where I'm supposed to be real quick. I'm literally not trying to follow a guide to do this, but like I'm so confused. Okay. The chamber outside the plaza site of grace. So there's a plaza site of grace. There's a chamber outside the plaza. Chamber outside the plaza gate. Okay. Looking at this one here. Look for... Okay. Head north from the site of grace and look for a door at the top of the stone stairs. Okay. Am I crazy? The answer is yes, but hold on. I don't see a guy anywhere over here. Maybe I already talked to him and it progressed automatically because his trigger was met and then Selen's trigger was met. Is there a catacomb in the boss arena? Are you sure? I looked and could not find one. That's actually something we can go do real quick. I was like pretty sure there was because I found this really annoying marker that points down here. But I never found it when I looked. I'm kind of curious to go take another look real quick. I was certain that there was, but I just literally never found it. Like, it was so strange to me. Let's go see if we can find it. Because honestly, I looked and looked and looked and found nothing. And it's gotta be hidden or something, right? There's no other way around it. There was nothing along the wall here. Like, there was no door. Maybe down along one of these pillars there's gonna be something? Maybe we gotta do some kind of crazy jumping puzzle. Who knows? Like, I had a feeling there might be something up there. But I have no idea how we'd get up there. Like, see? Like, if we can get up there somehow. Keep moving and then seek mountain. Like, there's nothing. Underground tomb ahead? Sure there is. I won't accept your lies. Can we climb up there? They're lying. I'm sure of it. They have to be. We'll just utilize the stake. The stake will take us to where we want to be. Bam. We'll try again. I think it's a lie. I think it's a big ruse. I don't think there's anything. I'll keep looking. I want to go out to that little tree way over there, though. I think there's going to be a golden seed or something for us. I'll look again. I'll look again. You would never lie? I hate to be that person, but isn't that what they all say? I feel like that's the one thing of someone who's gonna lie is like 100% guaranteed to say statistically. Someone who's gonna lie would never claim that, yes, I'm gonna lie to you, right? If you say that to somebody, if you say, yes, I'm going to lie to you, and then you do it, isn't that telling the truth? So they didn't actually lie? But didn't the fact that they didn't actually lie make the fact that they told you that they were going to tell you a lie? Doesn't that make that? Hold on. I love the ships out in the distance. I didn't notice that before when I've come out here. It'd be really cool if there was like a sea monster out there we could fight. That would be sick. I would like that a lot. Just a crazy old giant kraken. Hit us with that old Hydra. I actually would really enjoy that. There's no tree. I was looking for a tree, but then there wasn't a tree. Dark Root Basin. You mean, you have the deep root depths. You can get pretty close. You see the tomb? Where? Sure you do. Say it's right there, but it's just rocks. Look, it's just rocks. See? There is no tomb here. We came all this way, and it's just rocks the whole way around. See? Just rocks. Sorry, I'm having my fun. Oh. You can't stop me. I know. I never accused you of lying. Not truly. Be careful with this place? Never. It can cause memory leaks? Oh, that's fun. It's just one more way for the game to crash. Well, I'll be quick. We won't waste a whole lot of time in here. It looks like they come back to life to fight some more after dying, which is interesting. Yeah, it's a good spot for rune farming. I could see why. Just AFK here for a while and just absorb runes for doing nothing. I wonder what causes memory leaks with it, though. I wonder what's causing it. More specifically, I wonder if it's anything that I'd have control over, or if it's just, it is what it is. Very odd. Oh, okay. Real odd area though. It's very weird. Collapsing stars sounds pretty cool. But why did I get rot? Oh, so that's where the boss is at. Oh, I see. You need to somehow get up to there. And that's where the lever is at. Now that I'm here, let's test something. Okay, there's no hidden floor. It actually just goes straight to the down depths of death. That's just death down that way. Okay, so clearly that was a little bit awkward of a run. I don't think we'll be able to like zip past this area real quick, but I'll do my best. If only I had mimicry. Oh, that's cute. If only I had the mimic ability, and then that way I could... What are these signs? Time for some astrolabe. Still no sleep. All the more time for Elden Ring. People are funny. I love the weird messages. Oh, he didn't do the charge up shot. That was weird. Ow. This is where I wanted to be. This is a look? How do you mean, villain? Razan Soldier Ashes. So you can summon these guys. That's cool. Oh, Fashion Souls? Always. Always Fashion Souls. That's prime directive. If you're gonna do it, you gotta look good while you do it. This is kind of a tricky dungeon, but really easy at the same time. My favorite thing is that I got my favorite spell so far. Starlight. I can cast a tiny star above my head. Yeah, I don't know if it's always pointing north, but it's kind of like the North Star. Yeah. It's exactly the opposite of the North Star because it's always moving. But we'll go ahead and just call it even. Call it even at that. I am curious about the Radon Soldier Ashes, though. I really want to try that out, because if it summons multiple of these guys, that could be fun. Watch this be 3 watchdogs, and I'll just cry. I actually might. Oh! Oh! No, it's this guy. I like this guy. This is our friend. Yeah. Let's die real quick, and then we'll go ahead and hop back in here. I like this guy. I love the tree spirits so much. This makes me so happy. I love these fights. He's putrid, though. He's not, what's the other word for it? This one is, putrid instead of, what was that word? Ulcerated. I don't know if he does something different. He might do some poison attack. Gotta acquire our light roll. There we go. Everything puts me into like medium rolling. It's so sad. I just want to wear clothes without any of the weight issues. Like, let me seriously, I'll just go in with just the shirt, no pants, shirt only. Let's go. I love these fights. Yeah. Tail wave. Love the tail swipe. Head smash. Is he gonna do the big head smash? No, he's doing the sideways head smash. Whee! Explosion soon? Yeah, that's it. This is pretty. I like the red. Unironically, this might be my most enjoyable boss to fight in this whole game. It's like so good. Oh, it caught me. I rolled kind of early. I'm just taking my jacket off. It's getting a little warm. The layers are coming off. All right. Now I'm ready. I was restricted. Can't fight a tree spirit while restricted. It's just against the rules. It's against the code of decency. The early roll. I want to do a setup roll where I see that, I roll once, and then I roll again. That way I'm looking for something a little bit less reactive and I'm focusing more on a specific animation. But really I should just wait. It's easy to dodge, and I don't need to do the setup roll. I can just go ahead and just roll through it normally. It's a weird timing thing. I don't know why I want to make the extra step to get the consistency of it. And I can just roll once rather than rolling the second time to begin with. That's actually a weird thing I like to do sometimes. I don't know why I started doing it. I did it a lot in my Dark Souls 1 days. It's not panic rolling, but it's more like a setup roll. Kind of weird. The efficiency. Yeah. Oh, early explosion. Nice. Hey, Cookies. How's it going? I should just walk away from that. The efficiency! I love these things so much. That makes me so happy. The Red Mane Knight Oga. Ooh. Not gonna lie, that sounds sick. If I didn't have the Mimic, I would be using this guy pretty much constantly. That's like the second coolest one. Give the guy a great bow? That's sick. I love that. It's a shame I will never use him over the Mimic, but still, it's a cool thing. I'm glad I did this. What did I come over here for? I came here for a reason, right? Stellan's quest, that's right, I got distracted. So I'm assuming I already did this. So probably what I need to do, because I already talked to him, I need to go back to the Witchbane Ruins. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna need to do, because I already spoke to that gentleman before. I think this is the correct thing to do. Yeah, how are you doing today, Cookies? Your Rainbow Moogle life. Just doing the dance, the bobble. I really gotta figure out how to get some animated emotes going. I actually really want to. I might even just make it myself at this point. I'm kind of at a loss. Where am I going? I want to go south. I always forget that I'm technically an artist. I always forget that. Oh, interesting. He is here.
hardly expected to see the champion of the festival here, of all places. You didn't know Selen, did you? Well, whatever the case, she's dead now. Just put it behind you. She was known as the Graven Witch. Obsessed by the primeval current, countless sorcerers fell to her hand.
Whoa.
The most dangerous mage in the entire history of Rhea Lucaria's academy. It is strange, though. The woman, she was like a husk. Her soul already fled. I suspect Selen lives on elsewhere. I'm sure she'll turn up eventually, in another body. A sickening thought, but one that won't stop gnawing at me.
Huh.
I suspect Selen. I'm sure she a sick.
It's a shame he doesn't realize how correct he is. Can I? I want her hat. Let me take the hat. Fine. Oh, that's my own mimic. That's hilarious. Put our clothes back on. Okay, we've talked to him now. Now what? What would be the next idea? Oh, okay. Hmm. Okay, cool. We're actually close to the end of her quest line. That's awesome. I figured it wouldn't be that bad. But we actually got quite a little bit out of it. I would never, like in a bajillion years, ever consider going back to Redmane Castle. Like, it's so weird to me the way that this game is set up, where it's like some of these quest lines are so arcane and like kind of arbitrary with no hints. It's like you gotta figure it out. Scour the entire game looking for something, just to scour the entire game to look for something again. Okay. The summoned to assist Sorcerer Selen. The challenge Sorcerer Selen. Oh, we're definitely assisting. Let me just get ready. Do I have everything I need? I believe so. Let's go. Let's go assist Selen. We gotta do what we gotta do. We'll get the primeval current rolling again.
Jeren, bringer of my death. You have my gratitude for freeing me from my shackles. To reflect on your mistake.
Yeah, you get him, Selen. You tell him. That's so wacky. If I get his armor. Ooh. Wait a minute. What did you do with our Hmm?
Ah, my apprentice. You've saved my skin once again. Do you see this? The Queen of Caria is no more.
What happened?
With the bodies of Masters Azure and Lusat returned, the Academy can hone the primeval current, so that we, fallen children of the stars, shall beam with brilliance once again. My apprentice, will you stay with us, here at the Academy? Oh,
Where did
I know it's
Renala go?
impossible. You have your own calling. To be the next Elden Lord. But do think of me.
Did I lock
Of your
out my
teacher.
ability to respec?
On the eve of your crowning, you will always be my darling pupil.
Uh-oh.
Rest assured that no, the entire Academy will swear allegiance to the new monarch, my apprentice. Become Elden Lord. But here is a symbol of my allegiance and the Academy's.
Glintstone Chris.
Do you
Cool.
recall what once I told you?
A lot of
That
things.
glintstone is the amber of the cosmos, and
Yes.
sorcery is the study of the stars and the life therein. When you become Elden Lord, please illuminate me. Lay bare the secrets of life which course the Elden Ring. Next time, I will be your student.
Yes! I will become the master.
Oh, one last thing. If you fail to claim your throne, you can always pay me a visit. Oh, don't fret. Even my dullest pupils will always have a place here.
Ooh, shard spiral. That sounds cool.
What is it, my...
Okay, so where's my respec lady? Seems I've outdone myself.
What is it, my apprentice?
I'm gonna have to look this up real quick just to see what happens to Renala. Let's take a look. All right. Okay, so apparently Renala will come back later, is according to what I'm reading here. Or she's like off to the side of the room somewhere. Let's do a quick little once around. It's one of those things. Maybe we rest and pass some time. Let's wait until nightfall. I like the option to wait for the passing of time. It's really cool. Oh, she's back. Yay. Oh.
My... I...
What? She became a sphere. Hey, Renala.
Now, is it thy wish to yet again be born anew? Be not a...
Selin turned into a sphere. That's such a shame. She had such a cool build-up to this whole idea of like the primeval current. There's so much like cool lore, so much cool things that could happen with that. And then she just turns into a ball? Not just any type of ball, like a full-on Katamari. Like, come on. Really? Is that just the end? I'm a disappoint. I'm a mild disappoint. That's sad. Oh well, I'm over it. Okay, what's next? I think we got all of that done. Her questline's finished. I think the Kalid area, I do need to go turn in some death root to Garong. We actually never turned in our death root. I have some I can give to him. He angy. he angy. Okay. I was not expecting that. Alright, Mimic, you know the drill. Oh. He's over it. He just needed some sense beaten into him, I guess.
Put it away. I won't forget. Again.
I really want to see his face.
Appetite. My sin. So please. Enough.
One moment. Okay.
Put it away. I won't mind, so please.
Okay.
I won't forget. Again. Mine appetite. My sin. I must have more. I must consume more.
Beast Claw. Okay. Hand over a death root.
My thanks. Tarnish death. My sin should not be touched by the hand of man. I shall grant thee my claws. Feed me more.
Stone of Gronk.
I shall grant feed me.
Cool. I still don't really understand this guy's business. He's like some kind of crazy, like, beast man, bestial priest kind of thing. He's really cool, but I don't understand him at all. He just eats death root. He says it's like his sin. It's like, is he like punished? I don't know. Why is the kindred mad at me now? What? Gosh, why everything just happened all at once? Getting booted to offline mode. That's rough. Let's try that again, I guess. So was there anything out here, I guess is my new question. I don't really remember there being anything out here on this, like, northern part of the Caelid area. There weren't even any real, like, ruins. It was just this stuff. These little pillars. Huh. Ooh, there's a dragon up on that bridge we can go take a look at. Wait, I know where this is. This is that rise that we've been to before. Okay, cool. We've done Selden. We found that cool spell. The Volcano Manor should have some more stuff for us. Let's go ahead and continue through the actual game now. Let's take a look and see what there is, where to progress from here. I think at this point, I just need to start going more north. And that's going to be like the main answer for me here. What do you guys say? To the north? To the north. I agree. Because over here there was like this little pass we could go through. And this was like the way forward. Yeah. This is where I want to be. I didn't actually get a kill for that. That little scarab is alive somewhere down there. Why does this want me to? Oh. Woo. Okay. That dude deals some crazy damage with his little bloodthorn whip. That's a little spicy. Let's get the mimic out. We'll show him a good time. What do we think? Dagger. Yeah, we'll use the greatsword. The mimic will do the rest. The mimic is smart. Mimic is wise. We'll just slowly work our way through these guys so they don't interrupt in the fight. Well, that's spicy. Spilling Dr. Pepper is definitely an emergency. No need to apologize for taking care of what needed to be taken care of. Honestly, spilled soda in general is just such a mess if it doesn't get taken care of like right away. Like water, maybe it'll evaporate, maybe it'll soak into it, but Dr. Pepper, nope. It just embraces its inner syrup. Can I just say, I love this path. I love this like crazy mountaintop wall bridge thing. This is so weird. And the seal that's sort of a part of it as well. And a conveniently placed barricade area so you can walk through safely. Very good of them to do. I think we're fine to move up. I don't see why not. Yeah, that looks really cool from this angle. That whole area is neat. Like a chain and a bridge way over here. That's cool. I love the chain bridges. It's been a while since I've seen one of those. I don't think Dark Souls 1 had one, but I know Dark Souls 2 did. I really liked that area in Dark Souls 2 with the chain bridge. Always thought that was really neat. Good to see them taking or bringing back the chain bridge. I hear a jingle. This area feels like properly forgotten and forbidden. They did a really good job on the atmosphere of this area. They made a big deal about it being like the Forbidden Lands. And it's hard to entirely grasp why it is the Forbidden Lands at this stage, but it does feel like it is. Which is a pretty big deal. Okay. Looks like we got ourselves a side of grace. Very good. Oh. Is that Millicent? Oh, let's talk to Millicent. I was wondering where I'd find her next.
To think we'd meet in such a place. What could your purpose possibly... No. I know well enough who you are. And what I know is good enough for me. Call upon me again. In battle. Should you have the need. I'm searching for a fort to the north of the... I heard the master of the fort was given a medallion that allowed him to visit the Halig tree. Indeed. I believe that is where Melania will be found.
The Halig
Halig
tree
is hidden somewhere in these northern lands.
Could it be this big tree? Maybe. Maybe. Hard to say right now. Probably not.
I'm searching for a fort. I heard the master of the...
The patch just came. Should I I'm gonna download the patch real quick. You think I should? You think I should? I wonder what'll happen. Alright. Let's go. I'm gonna break everything down. We're gonna get the update. I'm gonna load in and it's gonna be like... Dun dun. Dun dun dun. It's Elden Ring 2.0. Instantly Elden Ring 2.0. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll unload the game. And we'll patch it up. Downloading. I don't need Dota 2 to download right now. Elden Ring. That's what I wanted to download. Elden Ring. Like, do you want to play Dota 2 right now? Like, yeah, yeah. Exactly what I want to do right now. Thanks, team. Thanks, team. Oh, man. This update? Guys, this update? 46 gigabytes. No, hold on. Maybe it's just 1.6 gigabytes. We'll see. Reduced FP consumption and increased the damage of the following sorceries. The Night Shard? Okay, the Night Comet really needed an upgrade because that thing sucks. It was not very good. Let's see if I can take a look at the patch notes myself. Maybe I can pull that up too. Where can I see the patch notes at? Library. Elden Ring. I can read them off. Where does it say? Store page? Oh, the community hub. Oh, Scarlet, you tried. You tried. You did good. Okay, patch notes version 1.03. Major changes included in the latest update. Looks like you already put them in chat, but yeah, decreased FP consumption on most spells is a good thing. Okay, let's take a look. Additional elements added a function to record an icon and the name of an NPC on the map when you encounter that NPC. That's awesome. That's really good. So basically, you can record an icon and the name of an NPC on the map. Very cool. NPC Jar Bairn added new quest phases for the following NPCs: Dialos, Nefeli Lu, Kenneth Height, and Gatekeeper Ghostok. I've only met Nefeli Lu out of those. Maybe Kenneth. I'm not sure. Added more summonable NPCs. Increased the number of patterns of objects players can imitate when using Mimic's Veil. Very big. That's huge. Added night background music for some open field area. Vague. Okay. Very good. Let me see if any of these bugs are interesting things. Not really. Ooh, fixed a bug that causes arcane to scale incorrectly for some weapons. We got arcane scaling better. That's a good bug. We needed that fixed. In situation where the player cannot obtain more than 2 talisman pouches, added talisman pouch to the Twin Maiden Husk shop lineup. We might be able to get an additional pouch from the Twin Maiden Husks. If I guess it doesn't show up in time. Maybe it's like after a certain progression point. Ooh. Let's keep taking a look. Fixed a bug which causes weapons, or some weapons, to have incorrect scaling after strengthening. That was hilarious. That's actually a really funny one. Some weapons would just break. They would get less good if you upgraded them. Fixed a bug which causes some weapons to not use stat scaling whatsoever. They fixed some hang-ups in certain occasions. That's good. Let's see what else there is. Ooh, okay. Fixed a bug that allows players to activate Erdtree Greatshield's weapon skill without absorbing an attack using a special combination of item and incantation. They fixed the Greatshield glitch. That's good. Where you would use the self-immolation and shoot lasers. That's gone now. Which causes Fire's deadly sin incantation to have different effects. No more Deathblight immolation. They got that. They fixed it for now. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah. Let me get some light music going while we're chatting. I could just sit here and talk to myself, but let's get something going here. This one. There we go. All right, what else do we got? What else do we got? Yeah. Adjusted the visual effect of unseen form. I really want to play with that more now. I like that. I like the idea of that spell. Deleted the ragged armor set from the game, which was mistakenly obtainable in previous patch. Got him. Causes some hostile NPCs to drop Furl Calling Finger Remedy. Causes incorrect sound to play in some situations. Visual animation and hitboxes to not be displayed correctly on some maps. Fix bug, which causes incorrect visual and behavior for some enemies. Incorrect stat parameter for some armor. Some text fixes. Balance changes. Let's take a look. Increased drop rate of smithing stone for some enemies. Very good. Added smithing stone to some early game shop lineup. Also very good. We needed that. Increased shield's effectiveness. Whatever shield that might be, who knows? Maybe all of them. Hard to say. Increase the damage for all offensive cracked pot items. Increase the damage for the following items. The perfumer stuff. Increased HP healing for torrents. Yeah, the reduced FP consumption is amazing. That's going to be so nice. Oh, decreased Ash of War Hoarfrost stomps damage and increase cast time. They made it weaker. That's good. People were spamming the heck out of it. Increased... Okay, this is a big one. Increased Ash of War Bloody Slash's self-inflicted damage while slightly lowering the damage and increasing the cast time. Bloody Slash, get nerfed. Decreased weapon skill, Sword of Night and Flames damage. Not as good anymore. Not as good anymore. That's good. Changed FP consumption timing of Ash of War Prelate's charge. Decrease the damage of Spirit summoned when using item Mimic Tier Ash and change the Spirit's behavior pattern. Uh-oh. Decrease the damage of Spirit summoned when using the item Mimic Tier Ash and change the Spirit's behavior pattern. I really wonder what's going to be different about the Mimic. Like, what about its behavior is going to be different, right? That's what I'm wondering. I wonder what it'll end up being. This is going to take a really long time to update. It's going really slow, guys. I'm sorry. I think what I'll do is... I did want to stream for a little bit longer tonight, but I guess I'll put a hold on that for right now. I think the Mimic is still going to be the best one, Luca. That's the funny part. I bet it's still going to be the best one. Hear me out. I think it's going to be the best one, not because it has the best damage output, but because it has the most flexibility. So you give it some good spells, I think it's still going to be strong. Yeah, no, it's actually a pretty big deal. I'm going to pause it. I think what I'll do is I'm just gonna load up Dota 2. I'll play a round of Dota 2 or something and then I'll head to bed. I got work tomorrow anyways. I didn't want to stop streaming just yet. Let me get the changes made and I'll just play a game of Dota 2 or something. We can be nerds together. The Mimic has as much potential for growth as the player does because it shares your stats. That's what I'm thinking. I am imagining what'll happen is it will do like 30% of our damage. Or I think they're going to nerf down the percentage of damage in comparison to what we would do. That's what I'm thinking. So here's the plan. I am going to go ahead and... I'm just going to update the title. I'm going to turn the stream off and turn it back on so it cuts the previous VOD, so anybody who doesn't want to watch Dota 2 doesn't end up accidentally watching Dota 2. So I'll just update Dota 2 real quick because it'll take like 3 seconds, and I'll just play that. So stream is going to go down for just a second. Stick around. Don't go away. I'll be right back. We're just going to go ahead and get Dota 2 running, and we'll do a game of Dota 2. So I will be right back.